Hey, board gamers, BJ from Game Gumbo here. Back in the Gumbo pot. This time taking a look at a small box game, a little pocket-sized game from X-First Games called Banana Boy versus Unicorn. It's a strange name. Is it a strange game? Let's get right to that table and see how it plays. All right, so this is a memory game. Generally not a genre of games that I enjoy, but if they're quick playing, I'll play them. So Charles Ward designed this game and he sent us this review copy. The game is very simple. You're trying to collect as many cards as possible by the time the tableau runs out. In this game, it's going to be 6 or less cards, and that'll end the game. And all you do is you take your 2 fingers and you'll point at 2 of the cards that are on the table, and then you'll name them. So let's say I point at the sock and the pogo stick. You got to name them, sock, pogo stick. Then you flip them over, and if the cards match, i.e. if it was the 2 boys that are jumping or flying or whatever, then you'd get both cards. You get to keep them. If they just match the symbols, like here in the duck and the boy with the circles, or if you look at the arrows and the pogo stick here from the spaceship and the pogo stick both have arrows, you can keep one of those cards, your choice. And if neither one of those things happen, then you don't get any of the cards. But in all of those cases, you don't flip the cards back over. So unlike most memory games, where one side is, got some kind of artwork, and then you flip it over, and the back side is what you're looking for, and you're trying to, they sell those at all the big box games, toy stores. I hate those games. They're just boring. This one has that twist where you're actually messing with your brain because you're naming cards, and then you're flipping them over, and both sides have 2 levels of artwork that you've got to think about. You can also, there's a little gamified rule where you can actually, if you know what a card is, if you just missed one, you can just point to it, hold your finger during the round, and as long as you're in turn order, the next person, you could actually claim that one by saying, okay, I'm going to play this one. Maybe you remembered where that one is and you finally find where the other match is. But you'll do this until there's 6 or less cards, and then that'll end the round, and then everybody counts up as to how many cards they have. There's also a little bit of lagniappe. The game comes with these 16 that you start out with, but they also have these star cards, and they'll add 16 more cards to the deck. Again, some blue and pink and yellow cards with alligators and bananas and hot dogs and bread. And it's fun when we kind of line them up together when we get the cards, because you'll get these wacky looking artwork here, because that's a match in terms of the hearts. We like to match them up there whenever we're playing. Game plays very quickly. It's 5 to 10 minutes if you're playing with the small cards, a little bit longer if you're playing with the bigger cards, but it's something that's pretty easy to carry around. All right, this is a small box game from an independent publisher, Charles Ward with X-First Games. You can get it off of their website. I'll have a link in the video. Again, it's not a genre I'm generally fond of. I don't really like memory games, but this one is short enough and it's easy enough to carry around that I've been just throwing it in my game bag, and I've been able to play it. Plus, the kiddos like memory games, and they love the fun, fanciful artwork. So it's one that I recommend you trying. Again, it's not going to take a lot of time, and it's got a little bit of lagniappe of the extra cards. And let's face it, the artwork is kind of fun. Until next time, Laissez, temps, rouler.